Hey folks, it's Marvin Cash, the host of the Articulate Fly, and we're back with another Central PA fishing report with George Costa from TCO Fly Shop in State College. How you doing, George?
I am amazing as always, Marvin. Another beautiful day here in Central PA.
Yeah, I think you're being a little facetious. I looked at your weather. I think it's going to be a rainy day in Central PA.
Yes, I suppose it's not that beautiful. It's supposed to rain a little bit tonight, tomorrow, and into Friday. We do have some wet weather, which we need. Streams need to come up a little bit, but we're anticipating half an inch plus of rain. So going into the weekend, looks like we will have some probably high off-color water. I don't think it'll be miserable, but it really depends on the when and the where these storms are going to dump. But we're about at seasonal, a little below, so a little bit of water right now would be welcome.
Yeah, there you go. And so, last time we talked, it was, everything was going like Donkey Kong with the hatches. What are you seeing?
Mm-hmm. Well, we are at the very tail end of the drakes. They will probably only be a few stragglers around this weekend, but there's still some hanging out on pens. Sulfurs are still going pretty good on most of the streams. Pens, Fishing Creek, Spring and Jay are starting to wind down on the sulfurs. Look for smaller 16s, maybe some 18s mixed in. But sulfurs have still been strong on Pens and the Jay, Fishing Creek, that is. And, they're good. March Browns here and there. We had some good crane flies the other day. We had a bunch of fish on them. Yellow Sallies have been mixed in there. There's still plenty of bugs out there, and caddis. So plenty of dry fly opportunities. Just because the drakes end doesn't mean that they're going to stop. Everywhere seeing Cahills, not in huge numbers, but definitely some Cahills here and there. Nymphing's been good as always, and high water might be some streamer action coming this weekend. So the water gets up a little off color. Start throwing some streamers on those banks. Those fish are going to start moving for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And in terms of the timing of the hatches, I know it's been warmer than a little bit normal up in your neck of the woods. So the hatches were happening kind of later in the day and in the night. Is it kind of coming back to kind of that early morning, early evening thing, or what are you seeing?
Yeah, it depends on the weather. We're bright, sunny, warm. This week's been a little cooler, but bright, sunny days, hatches don't get discouraged if you don't see anything, because those bugs are not going to hit the water till 8:30 at night. So bright and sunny, expect hatches to be just before dark. You're going to see most of the surface activity then. Cloudy, rainier days like we got in the next few days, you'll see bugs hatching throughout the day or a little earlier in the day. Really depends, day-to-day changes, and we are supposed to get some real warm weather starting again next week. Bright, sunny, warm, that's when you're going to want to hit early morning hours, sun up till maybe 9 o'clock, and then, 7:30 till dark are going to be prime time.
Got it. And in terms of, do you have any favorite patterns you like this time of year?
Well, we're getting into summer season, and June officially marks Greeny Weenie hatch season here in central Pennsylvania. So it's time to brush off those Greeny Weenie flies, those inchworm patterns, and I was having pretty good luck last week with some clients on ant patterns too. So ants and Greeny Weenies, we're starting to move into that. So if you're not seeing bugs on the water, not seeing much, start thinking about those summertime terrestrial patterns. Start with some ants here and there, especially in that warm weather. And those inchworm patterns are going to start working well for us here. So brush those summer patterns off, because we're almost there.
Yeah, and obviously the green weenie is deep, but do you like to sink your ants and beetles?
Oh yeah, I like to sink the ants. The beetles I usually like on top, because that's what I'll use more for visual, searching for dry flies. But ant I like sunk.
Yeah, well, there you go. And, folks, we love questions at the Articulate Fly. You can email them to us or send them to us on our Facebook, our Instagram page. And if we use your question, I'll send you some Articulate Fly swag, and we will enter you into a drawing for something cool from the shop at the end of the season. And before I let you get back to it, George, why don't you let folks know where you are, your hours, and all that kind of good stuff?
We are here at 2030 East College Avenue in State College, Pennsylvania. Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. Sundays, we're here 9 to 3. And get us on the web at tcoflyfishing.com.
Well, there you go. Folks, fishing may not be great the next couple of days, but this weekend with that stained water, it might be moving in your favor. So get out there and catch a few. Tight lines, everybody.
For sure.
Tight lines, George.
Take it easy, Mark.